We have a fan favorite deck versus one that's doing really well in the tournament scene, so we're gonna have to see which one does better. Hey everybody, Nick from 9Card TCG, and today we have a webcam battle featuring Miraidon EX versus Rapid Strike Urshifu Inteleon. And I just want to give a big shout out to Jordan from Gym9 TCG. If you haven't already, go check out Jordan, go check out Gym9 TCG. I have a link to YouTube and Twitter in the Discord, in the video description. But and if you're in the mood to click stuff, you can click subscribe and leave a like and comment on this video because it tells YouTube this is a good channel. Other people should watch it. I don't. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I have tried this. I wanted to say a bad word. I've tried this deck a couple of times, and every single time I have started Drapion. I've run two. The first game started Drapion. Second game started both Drapions. I don't know why or how. So I'm really hoping today is a little different. I don't know how people are winning with this thing, but we're going to go ahead and give it a go. So do me a favor, and I already said all that stuff, so just enjoy the gameplay. So I'm now...
Appreciate it, always.
I'm now recording.
Sick.
So if you're going to curse, get it out of the way.
Get it out right now?
Get it out right now.
Darn it. Gosh dang.
That's the correct way of doing it, because I did already start recording, as I mentioned.
Right, exactly.
I'm not editing any of this out, so.
Right. I love it. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, no, that was a
perfect.
setup. That's what you call a setup. And
I mean, of course.
And you passed. You passed the test. Would you like odd or even?
Let's go even.
Even, okay. That is odd. So
Odd. All right.
I'm gonna go first.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, good luck to you.
Oh, you're gonna get a mulligan. Take your,
all right, I
dirty,
gladly will.
Your dirty,
yeah, exactly.
Dirty mulligan, and good luck.
Yep. You too. It'd be a shame if something happened to that Remoraid.
I mean, I won't know until you haven't flipped your.
Right, yeah. It'd be a shame.
I'm gonna draw a card. Oh God! All right. I'm gonna play another Remoraid. And
love it.
This isn't good. None of this is good. I'm gonna bench an Inteleon, even though I really don't want to. And I am going to attach a water energy to my active Remoraid and pass.
All right, I will draw for turn. That's a convenient card. I will grab. How much HP does your Remoraid have? 60?
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay. The bench this Regieleki V.
I mean, it is weak to lightning, so you just have to do 30 damage
to
it.
I think
that's
which
doable.
Would be great. I play Escape Rope, right? Yeah, I think I play Escape Rope in this deck. But then you're
Don't ask me. I'm product of American education system.
Right, exactly.
I built poor style cars and inferior electronics.
Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and let's just play Electric Generator. Great new card in Scarlet and Violet. And see what we pull out here. So it's the top 5 cards of my deck.
While you do that,
if we can...
to anyone watching, if you can tell me where that quote I just gave comes from, I will give you... The first person to do it, I'll give you 3 Scarlet and Violet codes.
I love it.
Because it's
I might have to go look that up. Yeah.
You don't know that quote?
I don't know if I do.
Oh, come on.
I know. I was we'll talk about it afterwards. We'll leave it for somebody to find.
Yeah.
No, I've been playing a lot of Dialga V-Star Magnezone, the metal single prize version, and I was expecting to see so many energies when I did that search, and instead I did not, which is totally fine. I think
is that it? That's all
no. Thankfully I got more than that.
Okay, because you said like that you think
I think it's a question of where do I put. I think I can put this here for now. That seems fine. Let's go and put that there for now. And then I'll play Professor's Research, and I will discard a Judge, a Gear, Lightning Energy, and a Regieleki VMAX. And I will draw 7 cards.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we get here. All right, now we're cooking.
It means you found the Miraidon EX.
Almost.
Well, I found
the next best. Yeah, exactly. I found the next best thing. Let's go ahead and play a Nest Ball.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got going on here. We got him. We got...
I would kill for one of those.
The Miraidon EX? Yeah?
No, a Nest Ball.
Oh, I know. Those things are... It's a pretty solid card. I'm not too upset about it. Let me see how many Regieleki VMAX I still have in the deck. Okay, I think I have... That should be reasonable. So with this Nest Ball, I'm going to go back in. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Miraidon EX.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use Tandem Unit.
Sure.
On Miraidon EX to grab a second Miraidon EX. And then I'm going to use that Tandem Unit to play another Regieleki V and a... I think we go and we grab... Actually, not going to go get a second guy.
Okay.
I'll leave that for now.
So why don't we do this? We'll say you've only used one Tandem Unit, because that gets you 2
That's
Pokemon.
Perfect. Absolutely. So we'll go ahead and toss that there. So we'll use that Tandem Unit.
This way, if you choose to use the other one, you still have the option.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead.
God, look at me being so generous.
So generous. Too kind. It's actually very kind of you. We're going to bench this Magnezone V.
Oh.
And then I think I hold the rest of this. I believe I hold the rest of this. And I will... Actually, I am going to play an Escape Rope.
Okay.
Take it back. That is a shocking board right there.
God, that was...
See what I did there?
I should kick you off this channel just for that. I'm gonna draw. All right. Let's we'll evolve. Actually, yeah. I guess. Man, oh god, that really screwed my plans, man. That really screwed with me.
Had to do it. The only energy on board is something I can't afford to lose just yet.
I attached to the active specifically so I could retreat. And then discard that energy to Melanie. Because that's what it's the only supporter I have in my hand. So now I have to use Rapid Strike Search.
Mm-hmm.
God. That's good. That's what you want to see.
So yeah, that's quite the opportunity to shuffle right there. That's what you want.
It's quite
sure.
Quite the spread. Okay, this actually would have been really good to have gotten.
To go it. Absolutely.
It's not like I run 4 Nest Balls and some Forest Seal Stones and Urshifus where I can just find them, right?
Exactly. Yeah. No consistency pieces or anything like that. Like, yeah.
John, do you have 6 cards in your hand? Well, I got 4, and 3 of them are energy. So
that's gonna be tough.
The maximum I'll be able to draw is 3. Do I risk it?
I do love that full art Karina's Focus though. That's so sick. And that is the optimal Urshifu V.
Yeah, 100%. This is what I'm debating between. It's like I could get the Urshifu V and start to set it up, but like you could boss KO this with a Miraidon. And it's like, man,
that is true.
That
is true.
How many cards you got in hand, by the way? Just so I could.
I have 4.
4.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
4
I didn't even see
cards.
that. Okay.
Yep. No, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. It's a tough choice. Like I don't know. I've hit this a lot of the times with like these newer decks, and like a big thing about new formats is you lose so many consistency pieces, right? Like quick ball. If we still had that in format, that solves your problem that was just created, right? Because you can quick ball away the energy.
Yep.
And then Melanie to it, your plan all of a sudden, like your turn starts to actually like go the way you thought it was going to. But with like the newer pieces that we have, it's just like you lose the plays you used to expect. And that's the same thing like with new builds like Miraidon, like as we're going to see in the next turn, like the consistency is not quite there yet. I don't know that we figured out the optimal build for this yet. But it's interesting to see as like the meta starts to form what cards get played. But the Rapid Strike deck is one I'm excited about as well. I'm really, really stoked that those cards are coming back.
Oh, as someone who has had zero success with it, I am not.
That's all right. We'll trade. You can play. We'll do a single strike Rapid Strike competition sometime.
All
right.
I'm gonna retreat.
Yeah.
I think I don't even know. I don't know what to do. I mean
that seems pretty reasonable. Well, I guess you can. No, you can't attack with that this turn. Yeah.
No, I can't. So maybe I just go into the Inteleon. Like I'll give the 2 prizes.
Sure.
And then
if I have it,
I'll Melanie. Get this on there. Draw 3.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
the turn.
You're up. Go for it.
All right. Well, my hand is kind of garbage right now. The only card I'm really happy to see is this Arven, but I'm going to draw. That's helpful right there. I will play this Professor's Research.
Okay.
That I drew.
Well, at the worst, you're not gonna boss KO this Urshifu, so that's fine.
Right. Exactly.
I'll take
5, 6, 7. All right. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna play down a Beach Court.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
I appreciate
and then
that.
Yeah. I figured, why not? Let's just see what happens here. Let's go ahead and play Escape Rope.
Sure.
Bring that up. All right, I will bring up my other Magnezone here.
Okay.
Watch this. I will attach a Lightning Energy from hand. And I am going to use... Yeah, I think this is correct. I'm going to use Magnetic Tension to switch your... I'm going to switch in your Urshifu V.
Okay.
And I will deal 40 damage to the Urshifu V, unless it resists lightning. I don't remember if it does or not. Okay.
No,
that'll be it.
Rapid Strike Urshifu is a dual fighting water type.
That's right.
So it would never resist lightning because it's actually weak to it.
Right.
Okay, cool.
If only.
Well, I'll draw for turn. We have some stuff we can do now. I can
absolutely
attach a Rapid Strike energy.
Ooh, pretty good.
It's pretty decent.
Pretty good, all things considered.
I can Ultra Ball, a water energy, and a what's his face?
Pretty good.
An Inteleon. And we'll go ahead and get let's see. I can actually get a second Inteleon Octillery. He had to do 2 searches.
I like it.
Which I
pretty
is what I'm
pretty
gonna
decent.
Do.
Absolutely.
So that's fun. So from there,
pretty sick.
I'll use 1 search to get the VMAX.
Yeah. Seems like an okay decision.
Yeah. And the other search I think is gonna get. Now I can get the Chronos Focus.
Good card.
Yeah.
Got rid of a few of those energy. Start to get the hand a little bit more freed up.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, this turn might be problematic for me, to say the very least. We'll see how this goes.
I haven't seen anyone use Magnezone.
It's it was a big part of. So there's a list that won a Champions League in Japan recently.
Evolve.
And of course,
And we'll
uh,
draw 4.
do it. And it played the Magnezone V-Star mostly, I think, for its V-Star attack, which is 2 lightning, and you deal 90 to the bench twice, which is really, really huge against like Lost Box, right? Like we're taking out 2 Comfey. As long as we can take out the Manaphy first, which between escape ropes and boss's orders is not super difficult a lot of the time, which is great.
I'm going to attach a Forest Stone to the Urshifu, because I don't think that's going to get KO'd. Because you could boss KO this Inteleon, then I lose the Forest Stone. And I don't,
of course.
I don't want you to judge and I lose the stone. So we'll.
Yep.
And I'm going to Nest Ball.
Yeah, I would have to high roll quite a bit to deal enough. There's a world where it happens. It's very unlikely, but there's a world.
We'll get a second Urshifu V here just to have one start to set up. And I will, after I shuffle, we're going to attack.
Yeah. Are you going to do 30 damage to me instead of knocking me out? That would be pretty cash money.
It would be 60. You are weak to fighting.
Correct.
So, nice try.
Yeah.
No, I'm 100% KOing.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot more sense.
I'm going to G-Max Rapid Flow and discard to do 240 to the active thanks to weakness. And I'll put 120 on... That's a little challenging where the other 120 is going to go.
Say I have no idea. Like, there isn't any spot that feels great.
Yeah, because if I put it onto one of your Regieleki, you just evolve that one.
Right.
Or you could evolve the other, and then it's like, all right, cool, take your 2 prizes.
2 prizes.
It's better than 3. And I can easily KO everything else.
Right.
So I'm going to put it on to your Miraidon. Doesn't matter.
You got it.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. We'll put it onto the Magnezone. Just to...
You got it.
Yeah, and we'll do that. And
just to make sure.
And I take 2 prizes. Let's not forget to do that.
Of course.
And your go.
All right, I will draw for turn. And pick up the hand. All right, let's go ahead and off the top, we're gonna hit Energy Recycler and see what we can get off the top here.
That is Electric Generator.
Yes. Did I say Energy Recycler?
You 100% did.
Gotta love that. All right, energy or electric generator, and we found 2 energy.
Okay.
We're gonna attach both of those to our active Miraidon.
Sure.
And we're gonna, I had an Ultra Ball and a Boss's Orders in there. And we are going to go ahead and shuffle in the rest of this.
You gotta find that third one. And some, but then it's like, do you put those Regieleki VMAXs in play?
Right. So my ceiling right now, I believe, is, so the Regieleki, well, actually, hang on, we'll give it 1 second. I'm going to search the deck again. I can give it an accurate. So I will play an Arven to search my deck for a tool and an
item.
And an item card.
Always a good time to remind you that with Scarlet and Violet, tools and items are now separate cards. They're separate categories of cards. So something like Irida that says explicitly to get an item card can no longer get you tools like Forest Seal Stone, Choice Belt, Defiant Band, things like that. It's its own separate category.
Correct. And I think, speaking of Sealstone, which is what I was going to get, is actually unfortunately not in my deck. It is in my prizes.
Ooh.
But your Urshifu, how much HP does it have remaining? 290?
Yes.
Oh.
Are you 10 shy?
I was so close. I am 10 off. I am so close. But alas, it is not quite there, which is devastating. But I think I kind of have to go for this play. basically no matter what, right? I'm trying to think of any other play I could try to make. So I've got, you know what? Since we can't get a knockout, I think we're gonna grab an experience share and an ultra ball off of the Arvin, and we're gonna go back in a second
I
here.
already realized my mistake, by the way. I should have
really?
I should have put the 120 onto the Miraidon, because then 2 rapid flows, like another rapid flow would win me the game next turn. Whereas you can evolve that Magnezone now.
Right. Which I am. Oh, I'm gonna attach this lightning energy here.
Yeah.
For turn.
Okay.
I think I'm actually going to hold the rest of the cards in my hand for now.
Okay.
Because it's not going to knock you out regardless. So I put you at 260, which would give you 90 HP remaining, correct? Or 70 HP remaining?
260 would leave me with 70.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we will go with Photon Blaster for 220 damage.
Okay. So we got 260. Where's the... This is the problem with these dice. We got...
I know. Like, they should be really helpful, and I need to shuffle my deck because I did not end up going back in.
260. All right. That's how much damage I've taken. I'm going to draw. I'm going to Rapid Strike Search.
Yeah.
And we'll see if we can make something happen here. Okay. We're going to Rapid Strike Search for a Rapid Strike Energy, which we will then play.
Yep.
And I can use my Forest Seal Stone to get a Melanie.
Oh.
And I'll play the Melanie to get a Water Energy.
Yep.
And then I just G-Max Rapid Flow, the Miraidon, and the Magnezone for 4 prizes.
He needs some milk.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And that's the game.
For sure. That'll do it.
Even if you did knock this out, I could have still made that play because I do have a Luminion in hand to get the Melanie, and then I have I could search for the VMAX, search for the energy, and I still do the same thing.
That's a pretty good set of turns right there. I was looking for, so what I was hoping to set up is Magnezone V-Star can do 90 to 2 Pokemon for 2 lightning energy. So what I was hoping to do was get you under 90, right? And then somehow hope that, like, with your infinite searching that you missed everything. It bought me enough time to boss up another somebody else on the bench. And then take a double or like a 3 prize turn or a larger turn out of nowhere, but it was not in the cards for that game. That is for sure.
What a pun! Not in the cards.
Not in the cards.
So
that's how it goes sometimes.
The reason I put damage on the Magnezone instead of the Miraidon, which 1 was a mistake, 2. It was because I was thinking about trying to make like a Yoga Loop play happen.
Ooh.
Because I go 240 after 2 rapid flows. How much health does Magnezone have? The V-Star, 280?
Magnezone has, that is a great question. I was just looking for that. 270.
270.
Even better.
So it goes 240. I had the Inteleon V in play. I can go VMAX, search for an energy. I can... use the ability to put 2 damage counters on it.
Such a good card.
Then I have, the Yoga Loop on the Metacham that I can then attach an energy Yoga Loop, and now I take 2 prizes and a full another turn.
Which is pretty good.
And then Smash Uppercut just does solid 200 to an electric Pokemon. So it's like... It's
an efficient attack for weakness. Like, it's really good.
Yeah.
Like, it's because you're already like the fact that it costs fighting energy is a little awkward, but not when you play Rapid Strike Energy, right? Like, it's just good in that case. It's pretty solid deck.
So I was trying to play a little too complicated when I could have just put a damage on the Miraidon like I initially was going to, and just no matter what, I win next turn as long as you don't like judge me, or
Right.
or you know, and eventually I guess in the future Iono, which is going to be everywhere and it's going to ruin all my plans. So
It was yes, it was a great setup. Like I think my first turn popped off a little bit harder, but then I was left with what nest ball, double nest ball Drapion energy recycler, which I actually didn't realize until right now, but Drapion attacks for free into your deck as well.
yeah, everything I have is literally every Pokemon with the exception of Lumineon and my own Drapion are all Rapid Strike Pokemon.
Right. Now it is also weak to fighting, which is, you know, not ideal. But yeah, definitely could have benched a Drapion to get 190 down at some point instead of like missing an attack. But I think, I don't know, you got set up super strong. I don't think there was much I could do to break that board once you got rolling with the double Octillery. It was just really strong.
The double Octillery, I think, was the key there because it allowed me 2 solid searches instead of just the one that I normally would have been able to do. So
Absolutely.
I think Ultra Balling for that second Octillery, while not the greatest that turn, really set me up the rest of the game. If you're seeing my little Discord camera off screen, so I apologize. I recorded my phone and I upped the FPS to like 60 instead of the 30 that I was doing. So it just my phone just got too hot. So I'm not going to be able to do that in the future.
Thanks so much for playing today. I had a blast, and I'm definitely going to steal that deck list and play a little bit around with it on PTCGL. Very excited about it.
Jordan, thank you so much for taking the time to hang out, play. Please go check out Gym9TCG. I have all the links in the video description. Thank you so much. We'll be talking soon.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it.